Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are here at Thorin's Gate because, well, we need to go to Skorgrim's tomb again. But as you may have seen in the last episode, we well and truly got destroyed there twice. And that is technically, assuming I'm not counting Angmar, my first and second death on this series. So it's a little bit of a bummer, and as you can tell from the channel, there's been a little bit of a delay for this episode to come out, and that is because in the behind the scenes, I have been planning to make this a lot easier for ourselves. So, I've sent myself some mail. I've also got a plan for our armor and weapons, so I'm going to go through that in a minute. But before that, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day, so let's have a look at what that's going to be. Maybe something to help us out. More likely just going to be some gold, which is actually alright. 1 extra gold. Been spending quite a bit of money, you know, getting this all sorted out, so having a bit, you know, to go back into the money pouch is pretty nice. So yeah, I have new mail because I've actually done two things. I bought something from the guild, that's the Guild of Trade. I bought something in an auction, and I've also sent myself over some stuff from my my other account, my other sort of higher level account on this server. So first off, we have Guild of Trade, as I said. It's going to be a thick elven soldier's armor. This is literally the only piece of armor I could find on the auction hall at the time that is heavy armor and is within our level range. There was literally nothing else except this, but as you can see, there is quite a nice difference. We lose a bit of vitality, but we gain a whole ton of might, and it's level 42 compared to our level 35. And also this, what we're currently wearing, is light armor. So we're going to detach that, put that one, didn't mean to do that, put that one on in just a little bit. I just want to put them all together so we can see the massive difference. We also have this, which is basically a bunch of food. So I made myself some perfect pies, which is level 40. Otherwise we have to go level 50 and we're not quite there yet. And I've also bought some superior perfect pies with me as well, which is just going to do a little bit extra, mainly out of combat. The in-combat stuff is pretty much the same. In fact, it is exactly the same. But if we do this, then when we have breaks, we're going to be better off. And then I've also brought this, which is level 30, but it's the only fortifying food I can find at the moment, which is superior hobbit omelets and also regular hobbiton omelets. 45 might for those, 68 might for those for half an hour. So pretty damn good. This is also only for 20 minutes. Does this have an increase? No, 10 minutes and 50 minutes. So also lasts for longer. Those are good for that. So definitely going to make use of those. The fortifying food is going to help us with obviously the might, and this is going to help us regen morale in between when we're not, you know, in battle. Also during battle, a little bit extra. 190. What is it? 194. Yeah, 194 plus 739. It's around about 900 morale per minute. And then also if we can get some extra fate, you know, that would also help out. Now my plan for armor is this place right here. In fact, I think we can also just go and finish this quest. We'll accept it, but we're not going to do it yet. We need to eventually get to skirmishes anyway. I thought that would just give me XP though. This is my plan because heavy armor here. Level 43 is one of the tiers. We are level 43. We have a bunch of marks and they're very, very cheap over here. And if we look, I know our armor for our helmet is very low level, but we actually lose a bit of might here, but we gain a bunch of fate like I was talking. Also gain some morale. We also gain just a bunch of extra stuff. So I want to buy, obviously I'm not going to worry about this. In fact, I actually want to put this one on so we can see, is there worth the difference? Yeah, so this, you can see the might is so much better, the vitality is so much better. We don't really care that much about, you know, some little bit of power. But we do have a few over here as well. 40 might, 44 vitality. So we might go for that because we also get the fate. But these actually cost us medallions, which we do not have many of. So we need to work out, do we want that one or that one? I think what we'll do is we'll buy all these first and then just see where it puts us for the rest of it. So we'll buy every single one of these, bar the chest plate. Put all these on. So beforehand, these are our stats, our basically our might and vitality and fate. We care about 208. 528, 8,000, 844, not 8,000, and 4669. Imagine we get over a K this time. Alright, so we're going to actually go down might here. We're going to go up there. Just switch all these out. And in theory, we should be nearly 5K, 870. So did we actually lose? 844. 870. Okay, we did gain. I thought for a moment we lost might there. And 2 at 8. I think we actually lost fate though. Yeah, we lost fate. It's the shoulder pads that affect our fate. And we actually lose might for that. Ooh, I might actually keep those. I'm going to keep those on because it should give us 890. Yeah, we should get a lot more might. Unless now we go to 43 and see. Okay, though it's right. So 40 might, about 22 vitality, some will, in combat morale regen. Ooh, that might be worth it compared to this, which gives us fate, less fate, but it gives us vitality. Right, I'm gonna go with these mainly because I don't think there's much difference. Literally, there isn't much difference in the armor. This is just gonna give us the definite over 1,000 in combat morale regen, and this we've already got fate with, so that's also helping us out. So we'll barter those. I can just do some skirmishes on a different account and get another medallion if I need to. But we'll put those on, which we have now got. Yeah, the veterans one. And then I also want to come over here to the weapons guy. And I think our weapons should be pretty good for now, but I just want to have a quick look. Because I probably want to get a new bow. But I need to work out what's the best. I'm mainly looking for stats here, because I did have a little look, and I'm pretty sure this stuff doesn't give me might, so it might be worth not changing out. I might get this two-handed sword or two-handed axe that we've got here. I remember this axe was pretty good, but obviously I can't afford that now. So we might pick up this hammer. What's that? 1,600 non-combat power. Oh, power regen. Not really a huge deal. Well, I think we'll pick that up just as a secondary, have a sword sort of thing. But I think, if I remember correctly, the level 40 stuff... No, it's actually level 37, which is a little bit of a worry. Had might as its main stats. I might be wrong. The dagger. I'm pretty sure the dagger. Or am I level 40? Yeah, might. But it's less might. So I don't think it's worth it. I think in terms of our weaponry, where we're at right now is pretty sweet spot. I think it's just... It's not that we weren't doing enough damage, it's that we were taking too much. So switching that out possibly will be an interesting little thing. So I know we're literally like 8 minutes into the video and we literally haven't done a thing, but I just wanted to kind of get planning for it. We can also, I guess, use the Not Forgotten Handkerchief for a bit. Gives us some hope, which should be useful. In fact, that might actually be useful literally just to use at the beginning of every episode, because it's just for 15 minutes and, you know, we can get a little bit extra. So we get that, and then I'm sure there's something else we can use here. Maybe even some attack damage things, tome of defense, run speed boost, actually that's useless. Some max morale and power things. Literally all these random things that we've been holding on to that is useless to us otherwise. Maybe this lucky coal could be of use. Or even that. I mean, that's the non-combat morale regen. That's like the ultimate thing in between. We should use the use our task girl's gift of favor as well. There's a lot of things we need to do, but hopefully we can get it done this time.
Dwalin, Lord of Thorin's Hall, has tasked the heroes of Eriador with recovering Thorin's hammer from the tomb of Skorgrim, where the Dour hands have enshrined it as a memorial of victory over Durin's folk.
Right, so we know basically what the plan is already. I was literally just about to go and put on some food. I should have done that beforehand. We should be fine, especially with the more armor. We also, the reason I wanted to use the Not Forgotten Handkerchief, obviously, is we've got one dread here, so that will alleviate that. But the fact that we have to do so much preparation for this does prove a point of we need to sort ourselves out a little bit. I mean, it is obviously an instance area, and it's supposed to be difficult, so that's why it's like that. But it's just a little bit awkward. They're deflecting so much of my damage. And I've also just got like shadow damage and stuff. Right, so let's just do that while we regen. Some superior perfect pies, some of that. Let's just enjoy that meal. Have some of that. And then we want to use one of those and one of those. And I guess the Tome of Defense that's holding in, like wasting in our inventory. And then we just want to do that. And now, hopefully, we can survive a little bit better. Now, I was just thinking as well about that bow we saw. We didn't pick it up, obviously, but it said something about minus 7.5% all skill inductions. Now, my question there is, will that count only towards ranged skill inductions? Or I either misread it and it said ranged skill inductions, or it said all, and that would mean it's worth getting just because it will affect even our melee. It'd be interesting to see. I really hope I haven't done all this just to die again. That would really not be fun. I think that turns those down. Right, we'll get our morale back up. And then put Tazgul's gift back on. And then if I need to, I guess I can switch out to you, but I think we should be fine. Also, potions is going to be a big thing. Level 35. Yeah. Obviously, it's these power potions. It's not power potions we're after, it's mainly these. So, I'll switch those out to there for the moment. Just because that will be our higher amount. Oh, really? It's taken a moment of time. How dare you do this to me? It was really, really upsetting. Now I'm going to have to wait for the cooldowns to go down again. Because we got the extra 15 minutes, I'm pretty okay with where we are. Like, waiting for this. I mean, even some of that food's going to carry over to the next episode, most likely. Because I feel like I'm just going to do this, and then that's going to be it. Just so it's done. Because otherwise... yeah, I'm going to be... really, like... I just want to get this done. It defeated me twice. It's not a very good feeling. Right. So, everything cooldown-wise is done. Is there anything else in our inventory that can be of use to us before we go in? I don't think so. Right then. Let us go. Yeah, let's go. Have this sorted out. So we should have cooked food and trail food. Yeah, there's no point in eating it all again. Right then. The only other thing is the whole can't step out the area thing. Right, let's begin. It's the thing, deflected is my big problem here. Now, is this got any in combat? No. Big thing, as I said, is deflected damage. And her going invisible. And a creeping arm that's potentially going to come over and ruin my day. I don't think it will, but... Did bracing attack just not do a thing? Alright, 3% of my morale every 2 seconds, is it? Yeah, for 20 seconds. Should help us out. Hopefully then bracing attack can come up and be of use. I want to use one of these. Just use that, I don't know why. Use everything in our arsenal. And then I feel like I'm going to use the power pot. Because we're getting low on power. I think we can do this. I think she's mostly stopped reflecting damage now. It's deflected, not reflected. I think there's a difference. I think deflected will just mean there's like it's not damaged, whereas reflected will be Hey, you taking that damage now. Alright, just do that. Your bracing attack does not do anything just then. That wasn't good. I need a rejuvenation potion up. Come on, we can do it. Oh, thank God. Oh. Okay. Let's have a little wait. Let's put that on. Thank God. Where's the hammer? Is it up here? Are we acquired? Okay, we've acquired the hammer. Can I not go out this way? Oh, do I have to go all the way back? Right. That was horrible. That was genuinely horrible, and I thoroughly dislike this instance now. I don't remember ever having to do it, so even more now. It's just maybe it's something that doesn't get done if you're an elf. I don't know, but yeah, genuinely horrid. Not a fan. Let's stay and never come back, and let's just go back to Dwaylen. Get out of here. Most likely it is just something that elves and dwarves don't do, because I feel like the whole setup for this is so we understand like who Skorgrim is, because, and Ivar and stuff like that, because I think Ivar was there maybe for, yeah, Skorgrim and Ivar were there for can't remember the name of them now, but the one they turned into a Khazgul in the Chetwood Forests. But we never really were told anything story-wise, whereas obviously during the introduction of the elf and dwarf one, we would know exactly who Skorgrim was and the story of that. So most likely just a way of getting everybody on the same page. Otherwise you've got an enemy that you don't really know why they're an enemy, just kind of someone who's there. But what I'm going to do, I know it's going to be really slightly annoying. I'm going to finish off after this quest because, you know, well, we're not even finished yet, but as soon as this quest is done, we are going to finish off, and then next episode back into the whole swing of things. But I'm also going to, you know, it took me a couple of days to get all the food sorted out, so I'm also going to be trying to get the, I've been trying to get the swords sorted out, but it's like up to master tier, and that's quite a, you know, decent chunk into the game.
What do you want?
Right, need to bring this to Litley, and then we should be done.
What do you need?
Right, now we can choose a new weapon, which I think we decided was pretty useless to us. I think we'll go possibly for, they're both one-handed, so that's fine. This gives us will, this gives us might, so let's go for the might. Our timing was perfect. Was it now? It is done. All that for a key. I've never worked with quite anything like it. And now, almost perfectly, it looks like we need to level up. So even if I wanted to right now, I would not be able to get any further, because that quest ring definitely means that we are not high enough level. So maybe time to go back to the Misty Mountains. Maybe time to go back to Angmar. I have a feeling it's going to push us back to Angmar anyway after, because that's literally the key to Carn Dum. So maybe not worth it. But yeah, we're going to have to level up quite a bit. We need 80,000 experience. So it's about 10 quests at whatever level that quest was, which I think was 48. So a little bit of an awkward time there. Maybe, as I said, we're going to have to just do some skirmishes, suck it up and do that. But maybe we'll just go and complete what we can. But we definitely got a problem with questing in terms of we are definitely not doing things quick enough or leveling up quick enough. And I haven't really got anything. 42 is that, but those are all, you know, fellowship quests. Maybe back to the Misty Mountains as we go. As I said, I'll have to have a look at questing and sort of level by... I think on the wiki there's like region by level, so maybe that's worth looking at. We might have to go back to Evendim. We might have to just go to Angmar again. We'll have to see. I'll have to do a little bit of looking into it. But nonetheless, that is going to be it for today's episode. A little bit of a, well, not a shorter one. We didn't get as much done, but it's a very big hurdle we've just overcome. But next episode, we'll work out what we're doing. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.